Hey guys, Francis here. And I wonder if you have this question. Do you ever wonder why your neck can feel so tight sometimes and what you can do about it? Well, I have a few simple stretches we can do to help you feel a little better. So here we go. Take a moment to have a comfortable seat wherever you want. You can sit cross-legged. I'm going to do one heel in front of the other. You can have your shin bones releasing down into the ground. And I'll show you this stretch that I learned when I went through the Kane School for Pilates. We had the great opportunity to work with some of the master teachers as we were learning our practice. And I remember the sessions were so valuable. It was so important that we got to study with those teachers. And when it came time for one of my sessions with one of my mentors, I remember going in and I was having such an issue with my neck. And so what we did was we did this neck release. And at the time I thought, I wanted to soak up so much more energy, like so much more information. And, like we're just sitting here stretching. But I can't tell you how good my neck felt afterwards. So this is where I learned this. So very simply, we move your ear toward your shoulder, reach your other arm long. Now, when we did it, we were holding on to a strap that led off into the machine, but we're just going to reach our arm long. And just bring your hand to the top of your head, let your ear move toward your shoulder. Take a big breath in when you're ready. Take a big breath out. I want you to visualize the muscles on the side of your neck. As we move the ear directly toward the shoulder, there's a line right down the middle that will be releasing, okay? You're not pulling hard with this hand, it's just kind of a gentle guide. Now, while we're on the same side, we're going to do two more directions. One will be up and one will be down with the chin. But when we look up, it will be a line that goes down the side of the neck and a little bit to the front, you could think of. And when we do the back, it will be from a line that goes down the side and a little bit to the back. So now we turn the chin to look up a little bit and visualize that line that goes a little bit to the front. And your hand can sort of be on the back of your head this time. So big breath in, big breath out. A couple more breaths right here. So you're getting that front line. I like to visualize like the Adidas stripes. I think there's a version where those three stripes sort of splay out at the bottom. So the Adidas stripes is kind of an image I like to use for this one. And then let's come back to center. I like to come back to center before we do the third one. We go again ear to shoulder. It's on the same side. And this time we bring our chin toward our collarbone. Same arm out on a diagonal. And this time hand to the top of your head. So chin coming toward your collarbone. This one is usually kind of getting the sweet spot of where we really need it the most. So you can think of this line that goes from what I'm going to call the perfume spot, that spot sort of right behind your ears. Like I remember my mom was like, that was the spot you had to put the perfume on there and the wrist, right? So from the perfume spot to the inner corner of your shoulder blade. That's the area that we're aiming to release now. So if you need to, you can kind of change the angle a little tiny bit and see if you get it right where you need it. Take a full breath right where you are. Nice full exhale. And then gently come back to center. And we'll do the same thing second side. So ear to shoulder first. Place the hands. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, here we go. So as much as it was sort of agonizing for me to kind of like sit in the stretch, it might be the same for you. At the time I thought, oh, there's so much more we could be getting done. So likely you might be having the same thought, like, oh my God, I have to sit here. Like, we're just allowing that release to happen. Now from here, we can do the rotation to look up. I usually feel like we don't lose too much in the alignment when we do that. And visualize that front line of the neck. Big breath in, big breath out. We're addressing, there's a couple muscles along the side of the neck called the scalenes. So the scalene muscles are, you could think of them, there are three of them, right? The front one, the middle one, the front one, and the back one. And we're just trying to get in there a little bit. Big breath in, big breath out. One more big breath in, And big breath out. Now, I like to come out of it before we go into the next one. It just gets too easy to lose the alignment if we don't. So ear to shoulder to start, right? And when we do this one, you can see directly what's in front of you. And then turn your gaze down. Place the arms again. And just see if you feel that we're getting right into that spot where you need it. Big breath in again. Big breath out. One more breath right here. And one nice exhale. We'll come back to center. We'll circle the shoulders around to the back a couple of times. And then we'll take one hand across and hold on to that top part of the side of the neck that kind of flows into your shoulder, right? So just hold on and just squeeze on tight there. And then you're gonna knead that area like you're kneading dough. Big breath in, big breath out. If you want, you can support the opposite elbow with your hand and just knead dough for just a little bit more. Big breath in. Much better if you can get someone else to do this for you, but in a pinch, right, we do what it takes. And it should still feel really good, just kneading dough, just kind of moving in there a little bit. Now switch sides, so just start by putting your hand on there. You can already support the opposite elbow and just give it a good squeeze. Ease into it, use your fingertips, use the heels of your hand, just kind of really working in there a little bit. Big breath in again. Big breath out, so nice little release. Getting into the shoulders there a little bit. A couple more long, deep breaths right here. Let's do one more nice breath right here. Okay, so should feel a little freer, a little easier, and I hope that you really are feeling that nice feeling in your body. We want to continue that, so if you would like to subscribe below, and you can get more of these kind of little opening ideas in your awareness, and hopefully help you feel better and keep the body moving and flowing and going. I hope you're doing well, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks.